Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. I am working on the week 10 of Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and I'm going to tell you I'm probably going to do these a little different than Rachel did, and because I'm not really, I've watched it several times and I'm confused. So I am going to go ahead and cover this like she did, an envelope, but I have all these tops from when we did that before, and I'm going to make flip-ups with them like she did, but I'm going to attach them to a piece of backing, because I have these pre-cut already. Where we did one of the other challenges, we cut these off. So, and then I have a different way that I want to also do them. So what I want to do is take this piece, and I'm going to attach it on the inside here. And so we'll need to tear this side off right here. We'll do that with a ruler. Ruler. Oh, rulers rule. See? I'm using Easter decorations because that's what I have. And I'm using this great big wide window because I guess that's what I have right now. Okay, so mine is, so anyway, what I'm saying is my make is going to be a little different than Rachel's was. Okay? Okay. Now, I think she cut this piece off so that it would just show up. I think, should I just take it off? I think she cut it off here, so that the door was just right on the bottom. Let me peek and we'll see. Yes, I believe that's what she did. Oh, I see. They didn't come all the way to the bottom, and then she put a little tab on them right about where the window is. So, what I want to do then is, this is going to be inside, and then I need one on the outside as well. So, I guess maybe what I want to do is somehow transfer this onto there. I just want to remove that. Oh. No, it won't remove. I cannot remove that. No. Okay. So what I want to do then is etch that into there. Oh. And then we'll cut it off on the bottom when we're ready. So my first thing to do is take one of these, and I'm going to go around the edge here and make a line on my paper and right through my little window here. The window will probably just fall out now. I've probably etched it. Let's see. I can just barely feel it. So that will not work. I do need to be able to figure that out. Okay. So what I need to do, what do I need to do? How do I do this? I used to do this. What happened to me? Okay, so do this like a king would do it. Okay, right up here. And then right here. And no. Right here. Right about here. Okay. Let's try that. So we'll cut this a little wider. Actually, no, I should have cut it smaller. So it would be inside. Okay, first one to practice. Okay, see, that one was right. Okay, so we're just going to go with this right here. So what I want to do is glue this onto here. This is the inside. I'm starting with the inside. Okay, so and then when we get to the outside, we can always cover this with washi tape. Okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, glue it down, Angela, so that that part is done. This is kind of a heavy wet glue, so probably causes it all to wrinkle up. There. My goodness. Okay, we're going to put that right there. That right there. And this is going to go right here. Inside covered. Okay. Now, let's cover the outside. Let me get another paper. This will probably work. So we're going to start right there, and we need a line in here, and a line in here, and then it can only come up to here. Okay, so what I want to do then, I'm going to try this. So I know that that is going to be there, and it can only go, you got to find my pencil marks. Oh, they're clear down on the bottom. Okay. So right about there at least. And then this one is going to go right about there. Okay. Now, let's line up the bottom. This is a lot of work. right here. And we're going to come to where that line is that we went across. And I'm going to cut that all the way down, right there. And then we're going to do that again over here. Right out there. So right where that line is, all the way down. We almost had it. Love these things when they're kind of precision, you know. This pad here is not a Rachel one. It is a Bow Bunny 36 pages of botanical journal collection. And these are what? 6x8 paper pads. I love these. I bought them at Joann's. And I bought a couple of them. I'm going to glue this down. Well, no, I'll go ahead and cut this part off. And then we'll cut this one off when we get there. When we get there or get square. One of the two. Don't do it that way. Move it up. There we go. Now we know it's level. Ta-da! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, yeah, yeah! Oh goodness. Okay, so now we're going to glue this one onto here. And then we'll figure out the rest of it. I need my glue book. And a glue stick. Let me put this back in here. There we go. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Oops, I got big glue. Put that over there. Okay. Whoops. Now, I know I am doing these different than she did. It's not that I'm intending to, it's just going that way. I'm just not working it out right. Like I told you, I had a hard time following it this time. I don't know what the deal was with me, but anyway. So, now I want to cover that inside piece there that I messed up. So let me grab some washi tape that will match. That'll match. No, that should match. I'm looking for this one. I'm looking for this one. This is my new one. And Paper Studio. So what's that? Hobby Lobby? It's a Hobby Lobby. Let's use this one right here. There's always a way to fix. Right? Right. Okay, let's start here. Okay, just right to the edge. We don't want to go over because we don't want to have to keep fixing our little spots and then get more and more towards the middle until we're completely filled in the hole. Uh-oh. Shoot, I stretched it all out of shape there, guys. See, I went over a little bit. I didn't want to do that. But it's done. See, I went over the edge a little bit. Okay, I need my towel. Glue, washi tape, all over me, everything. Everything is all over me. Okay, got that one. Now I want to put a back on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this over where my top piece is. Maybe that's too tall. At 7.5 inches tall. That's pretty tall. I think we'll cut it down just a little bit, down to here. There we go. Okay. Now, on the inside, we want to put our little chickie that's going to be in there. I'm going to cut this bottom part off because that's where I ripped this one. Okay. So I'm going to cut it here and here. Get some stuff out of the way. Okay, here. And I guess right about there. Okay. And I'm going to make this my backing. See? And that is going to be the picture that shows up in here. So what I want to do is fold this piece so that this will go over top of it. Like so. that. And then I want to put this on the inside here, like so. This, I guess. Oh no! I put it on backwards. Yep, I sure did. This was supposed to go over here, like this. Oh, goodness. Put it on the wrong side of the paper. Now we'll have to fix that top part, too. So that the little chickie shows up in the window, right there. And then when you open it, of course, it looks pretty. And doesn't have glue all over on the inside, like so. And then, what she did was she put another picture on the inside, like so. But you don't need to on this one because it's already there. But I do think what I would do to this, for me, would be I would take another piece of paper to back it, maybe. Here's this one. This is very pretty. Oh, I'm going to use that one for something else. Let's use this solid one because, well, because we're going to put it in the very back. So let's take this and we're going to cut it there to here, like so. So this is where I'm varying again from what she did, from what Rachel did. And I think, you know, sometimes we get an idea in our head and we see things differently. We become inspired to try something new. And I think that's what has happened with this, was I was inspired to try something a little different. So we are going to do this. And we're going to glue it on 3 sides. Okay? But first I want to open this, and I'm going to find about the center here between the top and the bottom, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches. Wow, I still hit 7. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and a half. Right about here is the center. It doesn't really matter where the center is. I'm just trying to find a bigger thing. I don't want to cut the chickies' heads off, is what I don't want to do. I just want to give them a pocket back there, like so. So we are going to glue around 3 sides. Side 1. This would be side 2. And, yes, you got it. That is side 3. Now, I'm going to paste this on here, like so. If we need to trim it, we'll trim it, but hopefully we don't. But today's one of those days, so I think, you know, there, see? Oh, goodness sake, I knew it. I'll have to trim it. I'm going to trim it with my scissors. There. I hope I did not cut the very top open. So anyway, now you flip it open and you can automatically see that this is a pocket. So we would put maybe our little Easter card in there like this. Okay. Doop, boop, 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 boop. And you can say peekaboo, peekaboo. So I think that's how I would do that. Now I need to cut this off just slightly. So I'm just going to use this as my measurement. There. And I think what else I would do to this is I would go ahead and round these corners or scallop them or do something to them, like so. And the reason I would do that is just because it looks neater automatically and just makes it pretty. Pretty! So then what you could do in here is we'll just go a little further. Perhaps we would want to put another little pocket or something in here, and we have this extra little piece. We could create, oh, it has that little hinge on it too. Look at that. Let's create a secret writing spot right here. Okay, cut that off straight, Angela. Ta-da. Go ahead and scallop it the same, like so. There, cute. And hinge this right on that corner so it looks like it belongs, just has a piece there. But you flip it up and right on the back and it gives you a secret writing spot. Every journal needs a secret writing spot. I don't know why. We used to have locks on our diaries. Now we just go to secret hiding spots as adults. Oh, but look, it does show through. So maybe we would cut that off right here then. And then that would be better. Okay, let's shove it back in here. Let's make it a small secret spot. There we go. And perhaps you'd want to put something on that to squish it down. What will we put on it? A label. Number 174. We could. Let's do. This is just a washi tape. Angela, do you think they have time all day to watch you try and do that? Of course not. Do it the way it works. Okay, okay. Here we go. Doing. Doing. Oh, we got a runny nose. It's all this paper in here. Gives me a runny nose. There we go. Number 174 is right there, little secret spot. Go ahead and write whatever you want there. And then let's just go back here. And we'll make a background for it. There. There. Why not? Let's make a little background. I think the background should actually be that, but instead of that, because if it's this, no, I don't like that. Let's try this. Yeah, that'll work. Let's use this. Oh no! I did it wrong. Okay, throw that away. And go back to this. Cut this off right there where it was. Don't use the stub, use the scallop all the way around. Ta-da! Come in here and glue it in. Just fills in that little space a little better. There, little place to write, top and bottom. It's finished off right there, so that looks a little bit better. Okay, so there, that is what I have come up with for that. You could put some more embellishments up here and stuff. I have some butterflies we could cut out and put on here. I don't want to cut them out right now, but there's things you could add to it, you know. So there's that. Oh, well, I do have this. Let's see what it shows. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's just put him right up there. Don't really like the bright white around the edges there. Perhaps we want to stick this on here. Like so. And perhaps we'd want to say let's say love makes everything grow. We'll just put that right there. There. Perfect. I like it. Feels a little better now. So there we go. Love makes everything grow. So the other idea that I had come up with was instead of using an envelope, I would use a piece of pre-cut, or a 12 by 12, and I cut it down so I had, these are 12 by 12 piece. It was a 12 by 12 and I cut it into 4-inch sections. 4, 8, yeah, into 3 different pieces. And then I thought what I would do would be to put my bunnies inside, like so, you see. So, let me cut this part out. Now these are Rachel's Easter ephemera pack that I are digitals. So that's what this one is. Okay, so I think this is going to go in here, but here was my thought on this, is that on the inside here, I would create a pocket, and that's what this was all about, was this was going to become my pocket in here. And I think it was going to be as tall as these bunnies. So we're going to go to there, the bunnies are going to go about here, and this pocket's going to come up right about here. Like so. Now if I went a little bit wider, these pockets could have a fold on them. So maybe right here. Okay. So this is how I was inspired to make the piece. So that's what I'm doing now, is showing you how it inspired me. And that's why I think I could not wrap my head around what she had done, because I wanted to make it the way my brain was telling me to make it. So, you know, these things happen. And that's what all this is all about, is the way it inspires us and makes us create our own from what everybody else is making, and they're getting inspired. And so it's very cool that this happens. So we've got that. Now this one will get folded right here. Forgive my nose, it's running. I'm trying to catch it. I'm chasing it around the room. Now that's going to be a little bit smaller than the thing. And then, oh, something poked me. There. And then the bunny, that's not the right bunny, this bunny is going to come in right here. We'll have to probably clip that down a little bit. Let's just clip it down this way. Make it just a little bit smaller. Now don't glue this right down. First you have to put this pocket inside of your piece here. Whoops. I should glue it down first. I'm just so excited about today being a crafting day. Okay, so it is a little bit smaller than this size, but that's okay, because I folded it crooked anyway. Okay, now this is going to go right about here. Like so. So then you would open it up and you would have your pocket right here. And then of course you might want to put some more decorations on here. Maybe you'd want to cut some pieces to fit. And you would want to put your window piece in here. So let me find a piece of plastic. Like so. And we will cut that to fit on here. Perhaps right here. Oh, that's way too big. Okay. So I'll go ahead and glue that down. Let me get rid of those now, because otherwise they're going to be a pain. Now, I don't know how well this will work, so I'm just going to go ahead and put glue here. Sometimes this plastic doesn't glue down too well. There we go. Just going to do that. Okay. Oh, well, that was smart. It just came off right there. So, anyway. It's just barely hanging on there. So, you glue it down better than I did here. That's for sure. You make sure you start with your glue piece right here. Okay. So, then you would need to cover this. So, you know, you would have to probably cut another piece for the inside. But I cut out this little piece with this shape. And this is off of a different color. So I'm going to put it, I'm going to glue it in here. It is this shape. And I want to glue it onto this plastic. I want to be very careful. I'm going to barely use glue. Very, very little bit. So it's just dotting along the edges there. It's going to glue in there. Like so. See? So the little bunnies are inside the window. Then you open it up. You have this beautiful little pocket. And just need to cover this part. So I've cut another window out here somewhere. Where is it? there. See, these are the pieces I cut out. I cut out two 12 by 12 pieces of, there we go. So this, oh, it would go that way because that's the way I cut that one too. Yeah, I don't want to put that in there. That won't work. No. So I'd have to cover it with something else. And let's see. Could cover it with this and cut that little square out. Where's the little square? I don't know where my little square thing is. My die. I've lost the die. Oh no. Yeah, darn it. Well, hang on. Oh, here it is. It was the Sizzix die. This one. Right here. So, this would go like that on this side. So I think maybe the way to do it would be to grab a piece of paper that we really like. Maybe we just cover it in pink. Perhaps flowers. There, maybe that. So maybe cover it like that. Set that there. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it so I can cut it properly. Probably right there. Okay. Going to tape that down. Oh, here we go, my purple tape. Let me grab my scissors, my cutter. Have quite a mess here, guys. Okay. Whoops, let me flip this around. The wiggling. Got a little earthquake going on here, don't we? A little earthquake as I roll this back in and move it. Give me 1 second, I have to blow my nose. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting for me. And there we go. Put that back up there. Now, where is the card we're making? Right here. Hope I cut it right this time. Yes, I did. Okay. So, we are going to glue that right there. Onto this piece. And then I'll trim around it. Yeah, I'll have to do it that way. Okay, glue it down like so. I'm just doing it this way so I can match everything up as best as I possibly can. Now, I will take this. And I'll cut it down. Now, of course, if I were to make another one of these, I'd have all this cut out, and I would have done a practice one. If I were going to mass make these. Then knowing how to do the practice one, it all would have came together much, much quicker. And you could probably mass make a whole bunch of these really rather quickly, just by having all your pieces cut. Knowing that you would have to cut a second one for the inside to cover up the the plastic window. So that was what was different here. Was I had to get the window covered. Now here I'm using the same color of window cutout that I did here. So, you know, that makes a little difference right there too. And then I do think that I would washi tape maybe right here. And I think I'll use this one. And I'm just washi taping there because I think it will look better, just because of how I cut that. And then if you wanted, you could add some lace here or whatever. And it would all look pretty nice, I think. And then on the inside, we would have a card, of course, or some ephemera. And we would probably want to put maybe no, not that. Maybe right up here we would want to put maybe this. This is Blossom. That looks pretty. And then maybe on the inside, you'd want to put this right here so it looks like it's sticking up out of the pocket. Grow. And perhaps, oh, there's love. I could put love in here too. There, love and grow. And perhaps we would put, oh, maybe this beautiful little butterfly. And then we would have our little card in here. And we'd be all ready for spring with our little bunnies and our little spring journal card. And then once again, if you wanted, you could put a back on here and do like we did on the other one and make a pocket. So let me pick up my pieces here a little bit and find the other one, whatever I did with it. I want to save these for when I make my next one. Here we go. Because I want to make some more like this one so that I can and then I'll go back and rewatch Rachel's so that I can see how she did hers exactly. Now that I've gotten this one out of my head, I can go back and look at it and view it with an open mind on how she did it. And that would be a lot better for me. So there we go. Let me get some stuff out of the way and then I'll show you what I have. Little cleanup here. A little cleanup never hurt. Besides that, we have to clean up, you know, as we go, because if we don't, we end up with giant messes. And then we get frustrated. And it's just not any fun that way. I finally had to empty my garbage today because my dog decided she wanted to get in it, and I knew I had pins in it. Because I got a couple of pins out of my expensive pins that were not stainless steel. I was very disappointed because it puts rust into your glue. Okay, so this is Rachel's weekly challenge number 10. Let me get the pencil mark off there. She put a tab on hers right here. I think that's a very good idea. I added a little secret journaling spot and a spot here to put a larger journaling card. But you could write all over in here and nobody would even know if you kept it in the lines. And she used a much smaller window too. just to note that. But yeah, we could put a journaling card in there, and let's see. Would one like this fit? Oh, almost. Look at that. Almost fits. So, yeah. Or we could have it this way. Okay, so that is what I have for today. Let me pull these down here and pull this in so you can see a little closer. And I'll line them up here. How's that? You see them? So for the windows. Okay, so that is what I have for today, and I love them both. I will make more of both of them and put them in my stash. And I have a spring journal coming up, so these may go into my spring journal. That would be very cool. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.